Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today we are doing something very different. Today we are doing a guide on poke2. So guys, I don't know how many of you have heard of poke2. Basically it's a Pokemon bot in Discord. So in order to get access to this bot, you're gonna want to have Discord. And even if you don't have Discord, maybe just give this video a check out. So let's just get started. Hey guys, so I just wanted to give a little quick note. This video is longer than I expected, so maybe just go ahead and take a break. Try to watch all the way through. If you can't do that, that's fine. Just watch some of it and finish it later. Please bear with me for this one. I did my best. Guys, FYI, this is my server. If you want to join this server and say hi to me, some of my friends, maybe one or two of my fans, go down in the description and click on the link. So I am here on a alt account. This is one of my favorite servers, if not my favorite server ever, Milky Kingdom Reborn. This is a Pokemon server, and I mean, it's pretty good. It's good. They do giveaways. It's a good server, and I asked for permission to use this server for this video. But anyway, guys, let's just get started with this. There will be 3 categories that I will cover today: catching, trading, and battling. But first we're going to start off with how to get started. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to go in the messages, and depending on what the prefix is, it's usually either dot or p. In this server it's dot, so just do a start, and you're going to get this message. Welcome to the world of Pokemon, with a list of all the starters up to Generation 7, which is Alola. So guys, the starter you choose doesn't really matter much. 90% of the time, it's not going to be good in battle. We'll go over that later. But I would recommend just choosing the starter that's your favorite. So in this case, and then what you're going to want to do, is do pick, and then the Pokemon you want to start with. So I'm going to go with Froakie. Not my favorite starter, but a starter that I do like, and I'm just going to pick for the sake of this video. So there's your first Pokemon. You're going to want to info it, see everything. These are the stats. It's level 1, and there's a nice picture here. So that's pretty much all you really have to do to start this. So I'm going to show you. So let's get into the catching portion of this video. So basically, Pokemon spawn after you type in a bunch of messages into this, and a Pokemon will spawn. Or you could just be chatting with you don't have to spam. If you're chatting with somebody, Pokemon will also spawn. So what you're going to want to do is, if you want a lot of Pokemon quack, you can spam, ask somebody else to come spam with you, or you could just go on with your day and talk to someone. And then eventually a Pokemon will spawn. So what you're going to want to do is, if you don't know the Pokemon name, there's a command you can use that's .h or .help. You enter this, and it gives you a hint of what the name is. In some servers, people will be there to help you out, but otherwise you're gonna want to just catch it. If you don't know what it is, there could be shiny hunt rules. But since this is Brion, you're gonna want to go. The command is .c Brion. Somebody else caught it there, but you can see what they did is just .c Brion. So guys, after you've caught your first Pokemon, but this isn't the only way to catch a Pokemon. See, you can see starters do also spawn in the wild. So you're just going to want to do .c Froakie or whatever it is. If I can spell. And then you can info it. So there is another way to catch Pokemon, and that is using redeems. Now, redeems are interesting. What they do is you do .rs Pokemon, and it'll spawn one. Instead of Pokemon, just say the name of the Pokemon. How you get a redeem is interesting. You could either spend 150 shards. Each shard is $200. So if you want to go look at shop 7 it is, then you get these options. Shards are 200 PC. You can get a redeem. So what a redeem, you know what a redeem does, but another way to get it is if you do .v and click on this link and vote for poke2, you get a box. And you're gonna start off with just just normals, and then you'll work your way up to great and ultra. The command to open boxes is .o, N, G, U, or M. When you open a box, it could give you a random Pokemon, and if you open a rare or master box, then you have a small chance to get either very good Pokemon, including legendaries. I even got a shiny once, mythicals, and you have a very small chance for redeems. So I think that's all we have for catching. So I'm going to go over trading, and I'm going to actually talk a little bit about your Pokédex in trading, even though it doesn't really have all that much to do with each other. So, trading with other people is interesting. So, the command you want to do is you want to do .t or trade, and then you need to ping the person that you want to trade with. So then, I'm going to go over here to my main account. I'm going to go and accept this trade. And so the person's going to go and give you the Pokemon that you want. If I can figure out how to... so the person's going to go through all their Pokemon. And whichever one you want to buy, they're gonna add it. They're gonna do the command like this: .trade or T, add or A, and then the number of the Pokemon, which is indicated by this number right here. So then they're gonna add this, and normally you could either trade another Pokemon, so you could add another Pokemon, or you have some PC here. This you can use to buy things from the market. You can do some other stuff. You could also add this using the command .trade add. Then the amount, I'm just going to do 10 Pokecoins. How to do that is just put PPP after the amount of Pokecoins. And the command to accept this trade is .tc. So if you go over and accept it on both, if everyone accepts it, thinks the trade is good, then it's done with. Now let's go ahead and talk about the dex. So the dex is pretty straightforward if you know Pokemon. That's the wrong account, sorry. So if you just go to a channel, do .d or dex, then it'll show you a list of the dex. There's a lot of Pokemon, 809 of them, including legendaries. And how it works is each Pokemon you catch, if you catch a Pokemon that you have not caught yet, it will give you around 35 Pokecoins. Now, if you catch 10 of a certain type of Pokemon, it'll give you about 150, I think, around, no, 350, I think, around Pokecoins. If you somehow manage to catch 100 of one type of Pokemon, then it gives you, I think, a few thousand Pokecoins. And we'll go over what Pokecoins do in a second. Now, there is an official server of poke2. If you want to buy or sell something, then that's the place to go. Or you could just put some ads and talk to people in the server you're in. Now let's go over the battling part of the bot. So, I'm going to go over here in this Milky Battles channel. And I'm going to show you what a battle looks like with using both of my accounts. Now, you need 3 Pokemon to battle, which my poke2 guide account has. So, the command is .duel or .battle, and then again, you ping the person you are wanting to battle. So, in this case, I'm just going to battle my main account, Space Puppy. So, if you want to accept this battle, what you do is you go over, click the check mark, or if you're battling someone else, you have to have them to click the check mark, and then it's this point where you have to choose your party. This is the most interesting part about battling. Just getting the This is one of the more interesting parts about battling, getting the Pokemon that you are gonna battle with. Now, I'll be using my main account because the three Pokemon I have on my guide account are not very good. So I'm going to do .order IV, which orders them by their IVs. Now, if you don't know what IVs are, then I'm going to explain that to you. So, one of my dual Pokemon is this Haxorus. It has 79 IV. It's level 100, which is optimized. You do not have to have level 100 to battle, but it is usually recommended. Now, what an IV is, it's pretty much just the strength level of a Pokemon. The higher the IV, the stronger the Pokemon is. And you see this like 19 out of 31, 23 out of 31, all this 31 out of 31. Well, IVs are out of 31. The total IV is overall how strong the Pokemon is, and the IVs up here are how strong the Pokemon is in each stat. All of these stats combined up to each other get into the total IV. Now, you don't really, but to be fair, the Pokemon still has to be a strong Pokemon. If you get like a 90 IV Emolga, it's not going to do much because Emolga is weak. The base stats are very bad. These are the stats that it will be at on average when it's, I don't know what level. But those are the base stats. Compared to a legendary or a Pokemon like Haxorus, that is a pseudo-legendary, even if it's just like a level 1 same IV battle, Haxorus or whatever other Pokemon you have that has a higher base stat total is going to be better. Now, I know all of this is confusing, but here's a quick little summary for you. The higher the IV of the Pokemon, the stronger it is. It still has to be a good Pokemon, but that's pretty much how it works. So now, let's get into the actual battling part. So, what you're gonna do is you're gonna do the duel. You can't really sum that down because it doesn't like that. And then add your numbers. So in my case, I'm gonna do 687, which is my Salamence, 1027, which is my Haxorus that I was just talking about, and 354, which is my Flygon. I did not mean to do that, so you're gonna do dual add 687. You don't have to use these numbers. These are gonna be your numbers of whatever the things is. But mine are these numbers, and they're completely subjective to the Pokemon. So that's gonna add those, and then so the other person will also add their Pokemon, which in my case is gonna be dual add I think 1, 3, 4, I believe. And then the battle will start. You have to wait a second. But, I mean, it's not a fair battle, obviously. So, once you start the battle, both of you will get a DM. You're going to want to click on this DM, and this is your options. You can, these are your options right here. So what you're going to want to do is you have move 2, move 3, move 4. Now moves are subjective to the Pokemon. You're going to want to use commands like .moveset Pokemon or .moveinfo Pokemon or even moves Pokemon. That's for you to figure out. I can't tell you what moves to choose for every Pokemon. So let's just do some switching, and let's go back to the battle. So after you've chosen your move or to switch, so I'm going to just choose Dragon Claw. It's obviously going to kill. So I took out my Froakie and decided to put in Bounce Sweet. And then I selected to use Dragon Claw in my main account, and that killed a Bounce Sweet. So now one of your or your opponent's Pokemon is dead. What you're gonna do from there is you're just gonna want to keep doing this. Just keep doing stuff. I'm gonna switch into my Flygon, and you're just gonna want to keep battling until one of your opponents doesn't have any Pokemon left. Now, sometimes you're going to get swept. You're not going to win every time. None of my Pokemon on my alt account know any moves, so I can just kind of sweep them using my dual team. So, that's how battles works. Now, I'm going to go over a few other features and stuff, just to make sure you're all, knowledgeable on all this stuff. So now that this battle is over, you'll see it will say who has won. Of course, that's when it's over. It's over. It should be over now. I'm just gonna flee from the battle. So it says someone has fled or has lost, and then someone has won. And that's how battles work, pretty much. Now I'm going to go over a few other features and tidbits about poke2 that you may not have known about, or I may not have covered the best. So first of all, we have the market commands. These are usually a bit more complicated. These are usually pretty complicated, but once you get the hang of them, you're gonna be able to understand them. So, you're going to want to do market search or .ms, make sure there's spaces, then .n, I don't know why the n's there, but you're going to want to do //n, and then the Pokemon you want. So, I'm just going to say I want to look for a Lunala. And then after a bit of loading, it will show you all the options on the market that are Lunalas. As you can see, it shows the IV right here and the price here on this bit. The price, you have to have this amount of Pokecoins, which I do not have at the moment, but that's fine. So that's just basic market search. You can also do ms.n Lunala, or whatever the Pokemon is, .order, and then there are 3 options. Price, which you can do plus, which is cheapest to greatest, or minus, which is greatest to least, or you could do IV if you're looking for duels, plus for the lowest IVs, which sometimes sometimes really low IVs, like 15 and under, I believe, are worth a lot, or minus for higher IVs. So you want to click this, and it will take a bit longer to load, but it will order it by the IV that somebody has listed it. So as you can see, the highest here is 77 IV for 30,000 PC. So if you want to buy it, what you're going to want to do is, if you're on PC, you can just do this and copy and paste it, whatever. If you're on mobile, you just have to write it down. So what the command is it's .m market b buy and then the IV. Now, it's going to tell me I don't have enough poke coins for that. But you can go deeper. So something that you can do is you can search for multiple Pokemon. So in this case, I'm going to do .ms.n. Let's just say Shinx and and then you do .n again and another Pokemon. So let's just go with Horsey, because why not? And then it's going to show you all the market listings that people have put on for Shinx and Horsies and their PC. You can order them using the order IV or price or whatever command. And believe it or not, there's still more you can do with the market. Now, I'm not going to show off everything you can do about the market, because the market's pretty big, and this is pretty much all you're going to want to be doing. But you can search. Yes, shinies are in this game, and you can search the market for these Pokemon. So I'm going to do the same thing, .ms.n Shinx and .n Horsey, but this time I'm also going to do / shiny. And then you're going to want to click enter and just give it a second to load. Then it's going to show you all the shiny options that people have listed. Now, these are usually going to be a lot more expensive. But, I mean, hey, they're shinies. They're rare. They're really rare. And you can buy them. You can catch them. I think there's like a 1 in 4,014 or something like that chance. And if you want to view a market entry, just do .m space I and then the number. And you'll get to see what the thing is. Now, on the topic of shinies, there's a little thing called shiny hunting. Okay, so what a shiny hunt is it's a Pokemon that every time you catch it, you get a higher and higher and higher chance of catching a shiny. So the command is .shinyhunt and then Pokemon. It can be any Pokemon at all. Now, I would suggest shiny hunting a common Pokemon, because it can take a while to find a shiny of a certain Pokemon. And these are the list of all the commons. There's Caterpie, Zubat, Bellsprout, Horsey, Swinub, Slackoth, Spiel, Rock'n'Rolla, Sandile, Tynamo, Flabébé, Weedle, Oddish, Geodude, Porygon, Wurmple, Whismur, Starly, Timber, Gothita, Litwick, Pidgey, Poliwag, Magnemite, Togepi, Lotad, Aaron, Shinx, Timepulse, Losis, Axew, Pikipek, Nidoran, Abra, Ghastly, Mareep, Seedot, Trapinch, Lillipup, Sewaddle, Vanillite, Fletchling, Greven, Nidoran, Machop, Rhyhorn, Hoppip, Ralts, Duskull, Pidove, Venipede, Clink, Scatterbug, and finally, Bounsweet. These are the Pokemon that you're gonna want to be shiny hunting because you'll find them the most. Now, I'm going to go with, I'm going to shiny hunt Magneton. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to do shiny hunt and then the Pokemon name. So I'm going to write Magnemite, and it's going to say you're now shiny hunting Magnemite. To view your shiny hunt, all you have to do is type in shiny hunt. Do not put that in any other Pokemon. That will reset your chain for the current one. All you have to do is just catch these Pokemon. Some servers have shiny hat rules. They'll ping you when it spawns. And some servers don't. You can shiny... And just to be clear, you can shiny hunt anything you want to. But these are going to be the most common Pokemon that you'll find 2 shiny hunts, so it'll be faster for you to find a shiny. That's a mouthful, so let's take a quick break for the question of the day. Today's question of the day is, what is your favorite Pokemon? Be sure to leave your response down in the comments below, and if you could, take a second to leave a like on this video while you're at it, just to get me, maybe some more people can see this. Guys, there's so much more you can do with poke2. I'm just going over the surface, showing you how to get started, showing you all this stuff. If you want to see a follow-up of this video going more in depth onto all of these features and showing off some of my Pokemon and my best things, some of my movesets, how to do that, then just tell me. You can join my server, ping me, ask me, give me suggestions, do whatever you want, or you could just leave it in the comments. So guys, that is going to wrap it up for this video. I do hope you enjoyed. If you have a friend that is in need of some poke2 help, send him over here. Without further ado, I hope you have a nice day, and I will see you guys for the next video. Bye-bye.